Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future content. So today we are talking about My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 18. And not too bad. We got to see a lot of characters that we haven't really seen too much throughout the season so far. Mainly Mina and Jiro, kind of focused around those two a little bit. But basically the premise behind this episode is there's going to be a kind of festival. It is more for the students that can't really participate in the sports festival, so the general studies people, the business people, the sidekicks, all of them, people that don't have abilities that are powerful enough to justify them being a hero and getting into the hero course. So this is kind of for them to show off their talents, etc., have fun, do what you got to do. So the idea behind Class 1A is that everybody has all these ideas. Mina wants a dance competition. Amoya wants some sort of him talent thing with him dazzling. A couple people want food-related items. I think Tomiyami, I think he wanted something dark and mysterious. But just a bunch of different ideas thrown out there. And eventually they agree that it's going to be a combination of a band / dancing. So we learned that Mina is actually really, really good at like breakdancing and stuff and doing crazy moves. And of course, you have to have Mayetta be a little perv in there when she's breakdancing. She's got shorts underneath the skirt. He was like, hey, if you're going to do that, at least don't wear anything underneath the skirt. Friggin' perverted little creep he is. He got Asui basically beating the crap out of him the entire episode, which I thought was kind of funny. So they all kind of agree that they're going to get with Jiro, learn some instruments. Mina is going to teach a few people how to dance, and they're basically going to, be upbeat, put on a show for everybody at the festival. They don't really want to show off all of their quirks and powers. They might utilize them a little bit, but it is more for everybody else and not them. Miro and Deku both decided they are going to bring Eri to it. We need to see Eri a little bit this episode. We learned that Chisaki is very much so overshadowing all of her moves, Overhaul, and basically she is still thinking that all this is her fault. It's her fault that Miro no longer has his powers, her fault that Deku got hurt, her fault that Sir Night-Eye died, even though she doesn't know that Sir Night-Eye died, but they're keeping that from her for right now. Because they don't want her powers to get out of whack, because that could obviously be detrimental to everybody around them. So they are going to talk to the principal, Nezu, and get him to sign off on having Eri get out of the hospital for one day in order for her to kind of be happy, because it is so sad, she forgot how to smile. It was so adorable, though. See, she's pinching her cheeks doing this, trying to figure out how to smile, and she just hasn't had a good time in so long. She needs to kind of get out of this mindset of Overhaul, because yes, she is free physically, but she is not free mentally. And I think that's what we are going to see a little bit next couple of episodes. I don't really know where they're going to end this season. It's kind of weird. We also have the gentleman criminal and his little sidekick girl. No idea what his abilities are. That's also in there as well. He's in the news. He's obviously going to play some sort of role in the sports festival. He is very kind of, I guess, flamboyant. Looks really good, well put together. And he's probably going to show off his talent during the show as well. I'm assuming they're going to fight him and defeat him. This is kind of very fillery. It feels very fillery, but I think it's also in the manga, if I looked it up correctly. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read the manga, but just kind of looked up to see if the story was actually in the manga. But it definitely feels like a filler to me, kind of a spacer in between what is to come. The rest of the season, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Not really sure how many episodes this is going to play out. I mean, we are only getting, I think it's either 24 or 25 episodes, or an episode 18, so it would not surprise me if this festival thing goes to the rest of it. We'll probably get to see a little bit of the Provisional Hero course, more of that as well throughout it, I'm guessing, with Bakugo and Shoto and Kami, all of them doing that. But it's going to be this festival. We're going to see them learn instruments, learn how to dance, set up the festival, obviously. Eri's going to be happy. maybe she'll have some part to play. It'd be actually kind of cool if she was the one that saved the day, where like if she ends up touching the gentleman criminal and basically using her powers to completely vaporize him. That would definitely be interesting to see. But hopefully we get to see Eerie use her full powers, master her full powers. I definitely want to see that. Definitely, I enjoy Eerie's character. Very much so, and I want to see her master her full powers. I want to see Miro, Lemillion, whatever you want to call him, get his abilities back. And so forth, so that way he can become the hero Sir Night-Eye wants him to be. And obviously we want to see Deku master more of his powers, because I mean he's at the point where he can do 20%, but he can't hold it for very long. I think he was only on like 8% or 10% before, so he's definitely making some sort of progress, but not a lot. But it's going to be a very long story, kind of like a Naruto. I'm guessing we're going to get several 100 episodes out of it, and we will just have to wait and see how Deku becomes the #1 hero. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.